Good morning to myself. I was supposed to do this at the end of my during or after like the initial stream, like recording yesterday, not stream. I wanted to show what gave me like a backing or kind of a like it reinforced my bias for the day for going long. So on Friday, if you look, price has been selling like throughout like last 2 weeks. Yeah, last 2 weeks. So all these sell side price like took them out. So I was looking for reasons for why the sale should continue at least for the coming week. But if you observe on Friday closed where Friday closed here, right? Just at the open of that sell candle before the two consecutive buy up to clear buy side. That's this buy side, this sell candle, two consecutive buy ups. So initially, I was looking for okay, if price actually did close below the fair value gap, probably it wants to target like the lows. But then Monday, which wasn't really there wasn't really much going on Monday. Price like reversed up and I'll just show you. So I went to investigate further. Like okay, what's that? Heading to the 4 hours. Eh, It's also the same on ES. So similar on ES, not actually the same levels, but just the same kind of behavior at those certain levels. So if you observe to just at the top of the cell candle, what's this? So if you look at price, high, low, breaks the low, the close, creates like a sell order block, sells down, and then price breaks it. So this entire buy move here becomes like a breakout block that price might want to revisit, or whenever price revisits it in the future, be it near or far, you might want to see some kind of reaction there. And if you see, that's why I marked out here as so to like the 50% level. So this is Thursday, Friday's low, Monday, Monday's low exactly on the 50%. So usually price like how do I put it? It doesn't really have to react exactly to the tick on the 50%. As far as price doesn't close below the 50%, that is what I'm just looking for extra confidence. So right in the morning, I was just looking at okay, all these things are making sense, and which is also the same for ES. If you look down here, sorry, I don't know why I like using NAS as the main this thing, but it doesn't really matter actually. So sell that led to the buy. So this breaker too that didn't hold, price came at the 50%. If you notice Friday's okay, this is actually yeah, this will be Friday's low because if you're using this is US time, so the real Friday's low starts from here because 14 o'clock 4 p.m. US to 6 p.m. US, that's the interchange of days if you're using GMT plus one. So just check your time zone. It might sound confusing, but it's really not. So it usually starts from Thursday 22 because it's on the 4 hour. Like let me take it to the 1 hour so that let me not be yapping. So from here, it's a new day already. Let me just show the sessions. Will this help? Look at it. This blue line means this blue range means Asian session. So from here, it's already a new day. So this is Friday's low actually. If it was on the daily, you see that's Friday's low. Friday's low came to like the 50% level. Monday's low didn't get there. So it's all those things, little divergences you see. Just if they are just behaving the same, and if the divergence is kind of like inverted, that's when you like have like an issue to like wonder what is price trying to tell you. So this new week opening gap, and then Monday cleared this high. Okay, good. It's good that it's actually happened here. Monday is clearing highs on ES. On NAS is closing below the favorite, the premium, like the low, the high of the fair value gap. So you're just looking for like more confirmation into the day, and this is so as the day started, I was looking at okay, price was trading close to the high of yesterday. I was not like, and on this one too, if you notice, let me just use ES because ES actually give the better signature. At least that ES is actually reacting the way you want to see it, like price react off the old discount PDRA. So ES came by the time it had already made this high, it didn't close below this fair value, this one, the low, and it had already closed above this high, and that's what I wanted to see. Meanwhile, NAS didn't close above the high, so that was like potential buy side. So ES, so 6. Let me go to 1 hour. So at this point here, I was like, okay, price is already very close to the yesterday to Monday's high. So most likely, at least, even though price will sell because of, I was still looking at this place that okay, this might be a barrier, but if price can just close above yesterday Monday's high and close above this fair value gap, then we are good to go for buy side because there is buy side here, which also aligns to on NASDAQ. Let me just show it. Even though NASDAQ is quite higher, but which can be a target for today actually because look at it's just here. So here. So this was what I was looking at. Okay, if it closes above, so just give me like added confidence. So these are the things. This is the basic and the most important stuff. I, you or me, whoever who might watch this video, need to know first. You need to know the bias that will lead to, because entries are like the easiest things to see because you could see what looks like your entry anywhere on the chart, and if there's nothing backing it, you just be placing limits and stops, and then without, then you might be lucky, maybe it goes here and you say oh this entry method is working, but that's not really it. And if you watch ICT videos, because that's what I watch, that's what it talks about, because especially something like volume imbalances now, there is volume imbalance everywhere, but if it's not aligning you will just be like, how like you are throwing so how did they used to say that proverb, you are throwing like something in the wind or some shit, some stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to follow Dallas Mavericks game, I'm so addicted to sports. So something of that nature. So as I saw this 15 minutes, let me just walk through. This is like a trade walkthrough. This is 6 a.m. All this I was looking at, because the way I am, I used to always think that okay, maybe, but as price was coming here, this I'm looking for 8 o'clock. So I was looking at what price to do at 8 o'clock. Price like this is when I started looking at the chart. Then obviously 8:30 is when the New York session really opens. I saw that 8:30 had reacted off this place, didn't close below, and then was trying to close above. So I was just like, okay, wait for 9:30 news. So look at all this stuff. Created equal highs, broke it with ease. Price came. Sorry, a single. Let me mark this volume because this is what you also see in the other recording. Even though that one is like my brokers. So usually I won't set a limit by 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. at least. As at the level I'm at, I don't know. The stage I'm at, let me not say level because level you did like say I don't reach one kind, but by the grace of God I'm gonna reach the high level. The stage I'm at now, I don't do because a lot of things can happen at 9:30 and you are not seeing the future. So at least with added experience, you could trust it that okay, price is heading for this previous day high, which initially it didn't, but on us it did like with ease, like it was like really fast. There's the same volume imbalance here, but it's kind of smaller. So you just want to trust that price is coming to eat, where is it? Eat this high. And if you watch the video, I marked it out. I was like anticipating that okay, at least that should be the first move of the morning. So after price did that, I was now watching that okay, is this buying move going to be continuous? You now look at this. This is looking like NAS cleared high, this didn't clear high, and then it closed below. But look, just because of like it closed below this volume imbalance, then I was already looking at okay, is this a reversal? At least on NAS, he achieved the objective. So there's a chance that since one of them has cleared the previous day high, if it's reversing, you should just be ready for that. So I marked out there was a volume imbalance here on my broker, not on the real futures market. I wanted to see how price reacted. If it could act as like let me just say resistance in air quotes to make price like to act as a let me use ICT lingo. It really doesn't matter actually. So act as a premium PDRA to like send price down. Then we'll start looking at the lows of London and Asian session. So price closed above it, and immediately I just marked out this premium, what was supposed to be a premium fair value gap, and see what price to do again. Price still came. Let me zoom out this thing because I don't know how clear it will be on the screen recording. 50% level go up. So you see all these things you have. I'm saying 50% level. You could actually mark out the 50% level anywhere on the chart. So it's just to know how to use it to align with your buyers. That's just the main thing. And this is boom volume imbalance here on my broker. That's where the limit was. 4 point stop, and then initial break even here. Allow your 1 to 2, leave some off, stop at entry, and ready to. There's an objective. No, I didn't think I explained that well. I didn't think I explained that well. Sorry. Why am I telling myself sorry? I don't know if anybody will see this video because I don't know if I'm going to post it. I'm just talking to myself in third person form. So this stuff, this premium PDRA, temporary premium PDRA that didn't hold after NASDAQ cleared the high of like Monday, price closed above it. So if you're aggressive or if you don't care, you can set a limit here actually just using the inversion and be done with it. But me, I'm kind of like really conservative. So as he made this and obviously its own high is now like really close, I was not like okay, it's worth a shot because I'm not really resistant. Like I don't really let me just say it, I don't really like taking losses and I'm hoping to work on it because there's no justification for avoiding loss in trading because it's going to affect you in the long run. So I wanted to like see something really clear like okay, if I lose, I will be at peace with it, that it actually aligned with my buyers and all that. Five handles here. So this is actually some people's model. They just take five, irrespective of stop. Take five, take five. Not really risky. Take five. Just take five first. Low hanging fruit, and take five is like five is here, sha. Five is this, but just here previously high 5.50, and that can be someone's model, and they are profitable, making money. So it doesn't really matter like all this Instagram stuff that you see people doing some stuff that they are doing it on replay tools, and you think that okay, sha, maybe they are doing it for real. So because everybody has different trading journeys, but you don't really need to compare yourself with somebody online, at least. And this is 1 to 2. So if you want to ride it, like there was a higher objective I had, which price cleared, which was what I showed, equal highs I showed on the 1 hour, which I will show again. That NAS hasn't cleared that, but NAS is close to. Like as at this moment of recording, you could put your stop at break even, trusting that okay, this will hold. If it goes up, like as price went up again, this is managing. That is if you had like a large risk or something. Not just like if you have gotten to a point whereby you're not risking $10, $50 like down a trade, maybe you're risking 200. You take some, or if you're using features, you're using like 3 contracts, 5 contracts. You could take like majority of here, put stop at break even. Price clears this buy side. You take your stop here, like, or maybe you're just partially out with your stop somewhere here. You take another some contracts off here and let the rest run to that buy side objective, which is here for me. I didn't, and there was this too, but this was like the reachable buy side objective in my eyes. And at this point, price just was this. Okay, just cleared it this morning. So which should have been here, and just for entertainment's sake, this is 5095 at least. No, let me do it to open high 509525.25. This is just for entertainment's sake. It's not real life because not everybody will be able to hold full contracts till I think 4 point stop. Profit level. That's 1 to 6. That's hypothetically you risked $100 to get 600. That's if you held full contract. Imagine just on one trade, and you don't really have to. Even though you are taking some off, you could at least get 1 to 3, at least in the list, managing it right and not from just if that was like what you planned ahead. Okay, that's like the target. That's why I feel like price is most likely to draw to, and then you manage your trade as it's doing all these along. Because at this point here, you could just be chilling because this is just 10:27, and you can trust that okay by 11 that is when you really want to really protect your stop because you don't know what might happen in the afternoon session in New York, which you could see like 11 is always like one kind. You can see it's just going sideways but going upwards. Like if that makes sense, it's going sideways, like it's going like a sine wave, but it's going upward gradually, and then it's 4 p.m. which is closed, and then this is all just Asian session, low liquidity in air quotes, like something like that. So man, I'm not putting it back. That's just it. So today I might just be because I'm actually going to class today, so I might just be monitoring, not really looking for opportunities, but I'll still look for opportunities because I want to always know what the market is doing, at least even though without putting that's how like I can stay I can be in a rhythm kind of like when you are shooting, like since NBA playoffs is going on now. When a player is hot, you don't really want to take the ball away from him. So it's just like not taking the ball away from yourself. Not really by engaging markets, but always seeing what he's doing, where is price drawing to, what is price reacting up to, how at this level, how is it drawing up to this point of liquidity, stuff like that. So basically that's just it. Um Thanks for watching Ayo. Man, I'll go bath. Dollar Timo, I put the rocket on my back like oh shit. Never stop recording.